we realized how much potential like the Forex market had. So we actually ended up just dropping out of college and basically using your course as like our what we studied all the time.
What?
No.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nemo, and on this video is a super special video because I got two students of mine that found my program 5 years ago, and now they have completely changed their life. When they found my program, they were only 19 years old, and now they're on a completely different path to success. So I want you to stay tuned. Let's hop into the testimonial.
It was what'd you call it? When we started at 1.0, what
we started at 0.2 in January.
0.2 in January we were using.
Yeah.
And
just built it all the way up.
Yeah, to like the lot size you see today, but it was a lot of work, even like years before, just trial and error.
Yeah.
But we stuck with your strategy the whole time. Haven't really changed much from it.
Yeah,
At all.
the game changer for us is when you started doing the pending signals, the buy stop and sell stop instead of the market execution.
Mm-hmm.
That was a game changer because a lot of times, you know, we would do a market execution, it would go down, like hit a stop loss or something like that. The dynamic stop loss was huge too.
Yeah.
Because all the time it would hit our stop loss and then go to the top of the channel and be like, damn.
We pretty much stopped using them altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really see the purpose of using it anymore. Like,
Dude, I mean, when you're consistent, it's like they become irrelevant.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know, like when you know what you're looking for, and I try to get people's head wrapped around that, but they don't really, you know, they don't see the vision.
Understand? Yeah.
Like we go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
Just we were looking at the charts so heavy, like whenever we would be in drawdown, we would sit for like 2 hours and just like go back and back to us and be like, why did this happen? And like we got to a point where like we started our own Telegram service, and I think it's 96-0 since February. Like we haven't sent out a losing trade to them.
Yeah.
In like some time. Yeah, it's been wild.
That's crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, man. Like, you know, like I don't even know if we, you know, if you guys want to put this in the testimony, but it's crazy to me because like I never really know who's killing it, who's not, unless people tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's been so many people that like, you know, you sent me that message today. That's happened so many times where I'm like, wait, what? You know, like,
like you had no clue they were even
saying. Like that screenshot you guys sent, like, had what, like 23K in the last like 30 days or something?
It was,
last like month and a half,
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to like dive into everything, like kind of actually like start the testimonial now. So, okay, like first, like I want to like kind of get in just so, because people want to know like where you guys located, how old are you guys, how long you been doing this kind of thing. So then people kind of have like the background.
Well, we started when we were 19. We were about to go into our sophomore year of college, but then when you dropped the course, I think 5 years ago it was
whatever
1.0, whenever the first one,
the anniversary of the first.
We realized how much potential like the Forex market had. So we actually ended up just dropping out of college and basically using your course as like our what we studied all the time.
What?
What? Yeah. And
the plot thickens.
Yeah, we bought your course. We both so we dropped out, saw like the potential and it dropped out, and then both started working like washing cars, and we saved up, split the course. It was like $600. We split it, and then, you know, started trading. Like we would pull like $50 from a paycheck here, like, and just started trading 0.01s. Like kept losing obviously, but like just kept, you know, going at it and kept watching the videos over and over again.
Yes.
Really,
I mean, I think when we first started, we were trading on the minute chart because we didn't understand that like what the hour chart was. We thought it was at the bottom of the chart.
The MetaTrader app,
we were like, what is going on? And we were like, this moves a lot faster than it looks like it used to on your program. But No, ever, especially 4.0, that was when like the game changed for us. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was actually just gonna ask, like, so like in the beginning, obviously, like you guys didn't have a lot of money, you didn't have the
Right.
experience. So like at what point, like, we're talking a 5-year career now.
Right.
Right.
Like what point did you guys like tip over to like, all right, now I'm getting the flow of this?
I
I
would
would say the last year,
last
like
year or
over the
two.
summer,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
We
Over,
really just buckled down.
we're like, nothing's gonna get in our way.
Yeah.
Like, because before we would take like small jobs here and there, and then I was just like, I just quit, and I was like, no, I'm just full time, fully invested. And once we really did that, like we saw the results in like 3, 6 months, like
Yeah.
real results,
Consistent too.
consistent
Like,
all the time. Like where we looked at a chart, we were comfortable with what we had every trade. But I would say, but we only put in like, well, we put in a lot of time, but when we really focused, especially on 4.0 with your orders and everything like that, that's when it changed the game for us
yeah.
completely.
The latest version coming out.
Yes, the latest version for sure.
Yeah, it was more.
That makes me happy because I waited to release it like till I made sure, like, I had like new information to bring to the table. There was like a 2-year gap actually of me
Right.
not releasing any trainings. I actually
Yeah.
took everything down for a second there, so that makes me really happy to hear.
All the new tipping points, directional candles.
Yeah,
That's
the
what made it.
50%. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
all
changed
that.
the game for us.
Yeah,
We
bro.
love that. That's
Game
every
changer.
time. Yeah, the MWs. That was really cool to see. But like the back, but having all the knowledge from 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, it helped us when you added those little things in the 4.0. Like that's where it just like took
Right, because
off.
we weren't
The
starting
consistency.
from scratch. Like we already knew like about the channels and everything like that.
Yeah, it's like so
Yeah.
that sparks kind of like two questions for me. So like the first one, and maybe you guys might laugh at it, but to me it's it's like a real question. Like what kept the loyalty there? Like throughout the years, like because like especially because you guys were, in the beginning, you said that you didn't have as much money, and you were trying to work odd jobs and stuff. Like, what was the consistency? What kept you loyal?
I would say honestly, just the way you went about it, the way that you actually taught, the confidence that you had made me really believe, and you would show results and like student results, testimonials, the one that we're doing now. Like you watch that and you're like, why can't that be me? So like we were just focused on doing it until we could be in this
and we have a
position.
lot of the same mindset. Like we were sharing accounts, like doing everything, like throwing all the money together. Like we were basically one bank account, one
Right.
like person, as in a sense.
Which is
But
dope,
even
by
when
the
we
way.
would have
I think that's
what
dope.
sorry.
I
Oh
said
no,
that's dope, by the way. I like that.
yeah, we did everything together. Like people
Yeah.
would be like, oh, that's never gonna, like we heard all the negativity all the time, but we believe that we could do it. And now we're really seeing all the results and everything. But
Right.
I think most of it is a mindset. A lot of it is being like, no matter the bad days, the good days. Now it's mainly good days, but the mindset of being like, it's gonna work. We just have to figure it out, like what our strategy is going to be, and it all fell into place kind of that way. So
Hell yeah, I love it. And then I guess the second question that kind of comes, I don't want it to slip my mind, was do you feel like there's been like a consistent progression from the 1.0 to the 4.0, or do you feel like 4.0 is kind of like, or actually let me rephrase it like this: for a person that's coming into this just at the 4.0, since you guys have been with me for a while, as they're going to watch this video and say, well, damn, like, I want to be like those guys, but in like half the time. So like, do you feel like a person needs the 1.0 to kind of like build up, or like, where do you feel like they should start?
I think personally they could start at the 4.0 and just take it slow, demo accounts, everything like that. But the knowledge from 4.0 is what really got us from 50-60% of hitting trades to the results that we have now, when really we rarely miss. Like, it's like 97% for the year.
That's
for real.
Like, okay, so we talked about it before we actually like officially started, but like let's kind of let's say it on record now. I'll
Right.
probably end up just leaving this video raw, but let's say it just in case I do end up editing. So like, what's you guys' results? Let's get into the juicy
Okay.
stuff.
I got the
He's got the
somewhere.
yeah.
All
He's
right,
got
so
it.
I'm not
Because
gonna read
the
all
screenshots I got this morning,
Yeah.
really yesterday, I saw it this morning and I was like, whew.
Since January of this year, we're 256 wins and 8 losses.
And the 8
256
losses
wins.
were like minuscule, like
It would be like
towards
a
like break even.
Yeah, none of them were huge losses,
No.
like at all.
We
Okay.
always like we don't care about drawdown like
Yeah.
ever with the right, you know.
And there's been times
Ever.
too where like, you know, we go down 100 pips or something, and we're just like, but we know it's gonna go back, and then you could just ride it back up anyway. Like if you
Yeah.
know it's
Yeah.
gonna go eventually, it don't really matter.
And
Exactly.
like we said before, we had a Telegram like a service, and they're 95-0, and I think plus 1,500 pips.
Yeah.
So they're up
Since March, I think.
1,500 since March. So you know that's just something that we're doing kind of for people because everybody kept asking us like this year how you doing and everything like that. So we just kind of released that to people, and we're like, well, here you go.
Yeah,
Like,
just take our
Nah,
just
I
take,
mean, dude, this is a career for you guys now.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
like, I mean, shit, you said 5 years. Like, I've been doing this 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you guys are right at my neck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this is a career. I mean, you should be making more money from it, you know, if you can. And if you're providing value to people, why not?
yeah, exactly.
So, like, what is, like, out of those, like, 256 wins, like, you know, I know you guys have kind of shared, but, like, what is that equated to? Like,
It's been like about 50K this
yeah,
year.
This year, and we started at, what,
And,
3?
yeah,
or
and we
something?
started with like I think it was like 3,600 was the
Yeah.
initial deposit. Like,
Yeah.
are you
we
serious?
scaled it up. Yeah, we scaled it up crazy.
Yeah.
I already can see this YouTube headline.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm loving this, man. Like, you guys have no idea how much this like hits the heart, man.
I mean, you completely like did
Changed
shape our
whole-
lives,
Yeah,
like completely. Like,
yeah, we
I went to
appreciate it.
college.
Believe me.
I went to college not knowing what I went for economics. Like I liked finance and whatever, but I didn't know my career. I was like, I'm not trying to do 9 to 5 office work.
Yeah.
Introduced to your course, and I was like, yeah, like this looks legit. Like you should do this.
I know from working doing all that, and then we were just
Yeah.
like last week on the New Jersey morning show and stuff. We're from New Jersey, by the
Yeah.
way. So
Okay.
like going from that progression to all the way we're at now, we still are thankful for you because
Yeah,
without
100%.
that, who knows, we could have found another strategy that never ended up succeeding like yours, and it would have totally threw us off. So
Right.
Dude, I'm thankful for you guys, man. Like, you guys have no idea. This is like music to my ears, man. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm like trying to hold it back and not be weird, but like I'm so happy right now, guys. But nah, man, I appreciate you guys. I swear, like hopping on, sharing your story. I know that this is definitely one of my favorite testimonials so far, because you guys have been with me so long. For
Yeah.
one, that's rare, you know, where like 5 years later you do a testimonial. Normally I get it like within those first few months of people purchasing.
yeah,
So I love that. I love that you guys took the time out to share your story and you guys weren't afraid to hide that. And dude, just keep killing it, man. Like stay consistent. That's all I can say. Like over and out, I guess. Like I don't know what else to say. Like, actually, let me ask one last question. Like if you guys had to, you know, you guys, I would consider you guys like expert status now, like or at
Yeah.
least getting there. You know, is there something that you guys would throw to the audience like to help them succeed? I mean, I know you said say patient and stuff like that, but like
Yeah, I
anything
mean,
technical or
besides like 4.0, the only other people that I know that trade like you or us now, like I don't really know where else you're going to find that online. I think going online and finding too much information sets you back even more. I
Mhm.
think you got to really, well, this strategy obviously worked, but find a
you guys have
strategy.
a period like that where you kind of do for it at all?
We never did actually.
No.
We actually always stayed because it just made so much sense to us from a psychological standpoint.
Yeah, the market psychology was really
Yeah.
like it made sense when you talked about the market makers and everything. We're like, that's obvious.
Yeah.
It makes sense how they moved it this way. So
and then it was just about getting the sniper entries and
Right.
exits like as close to as you can. But
Right.
other than that, like the whole psychology, your overall strategy, we never like even used outside info.
Yeah, I
honestly.
would say one thing too is that if like you cover a bunch of different things within your strategy, if you know you're a person that wants to do longer term trades, like just focus on that, or you just want to day trade, focus on that. Don't try and like do both.
But,
Like
yeah,
we just honed in on what was working for us was
15,
like
20 pips.
yeah, the
and-
I
intro-
noticed that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that you
that's
guys
all,
are aiming
that's
for
all
like
we do, and it's all we'll
Yeah.
ever do because
Right.
it works. I mean, it works for us.
And when you make that gold mastery course, that's
Oh
when
yeah,
that-
we're good.
dude, you guys are missing some.
Yeah.
I know. I know. We've been trying to like learn a little on our own, and we basically use your strategy still for that, and it obviously works. But like,
Yeah, I'm really trying to tap into.
yeah, we're
gold.
getting into that.
I'll put you guys in on a little secret though.
That's what
we
we were
just saying.
That's
No,
like the one indication
It's always
crazy. They
fill.
filled the
They
wicks, and we
fill
were like,
wicks.
why?
every
and
time.
then, and then the momentum, we started seeing, okay, here's momentum, and it's always around 9-10 Eastern is like the best
Yep.
time, obviously, to
morning.
trade gold. Like that's when we see it, and then we're like, wait, 9 o'clock, it's moving in this direction. The next hour is always like we could get $3, $2
Right.
so quick,
Yeah.
which is, you know,
That's all
20,
you
30 pips, which
That's
is all we need with the lot size anyway. But we started noticing we were even back, we were doing 50%. It's kind of crazy, but we're doing 50% of previous MWs. And what we noticed was a lot of times when it goes down and taps that, and then the candle finishes above it, it does start to reverse. It was like we've just been playing around with different things, but we went through all the MWs and we noticed a lot of them fill.
Yeah.
But then we noticed a lot of the bullish candles, like they have another day, or if it's a daily bullish candle, you'll see another daily bullish candle the next day, or like a wick that day. But a lot of times they fill and then they ride with momentum.
We were just talking about that this whole week.
We were just
it's
watching
cool that you guys noticed though, you know,
that's some of the
really
things we were just.
I'm telling you, this is all we do. Like, I'm looking at charts like 6 to 8 hours a day.
I love it though, but you don't have to. It's just like we love to do it. That's why, but
it's dope
because it's you just make money on your phone. I don't know, and obviously the computer, but
dude,
it's like why
a little secret about gold. I only use the hourly chart.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, for the most part, like I only use hourly momentum in structure.
Okay.
So I got some stuff I wanna throw by you guys. That
That's
like
cool. That's cool. We'll
I
really
send you
look
guys
at
some
that
stuff.
for sure. Right. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I
mean,
appreciate that.
the hour. Yeah. We tend to use in the Forex strategy. We use the daily 4 hour and hour. Like basically, sometimes we'll go to 15, but most of the time it's the hour, 4 hour, and daily and 4 hour just kind of for structure.
Right.
And MWs. When we get MWs, we use that, and then tipping points with the hour, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's all. I mean, honestly, the only thing that we really trade is we get an MW at a tipping point, and then we put a buy stop above it. We use that consistently to either doubles or
wait for it to hit.
for either doubles or 50% of a daily retracement. And
So
that's
like,
our
we're real meticulous about like our entries. Like we won't take a trade if it's not
an
hitting
MW
that criteria. Yeah, it's got to be a MW for a 4 hour, basically near a tipping point.
Yeah, sometimes an hour if it's a bullish.
Yeah.
If it's a bullish 4 hour, and then the next hour starts with a nice wick that's 50% of the previous 4.
Then we hammer it.
Then we'll hammer it again. But,
Okay.
that's, but we use MWs in
Yeah.
4 hours and daily like 50%.
Yep.
That's basically our strategy. That's the only little thing we switched over from yours was instead of just like, oh, it's gonna bounce because it's bullish, which it does a lot,
Right.
but just to get like precise entries. That's what we
waiting for it
did.
to break through the tipping point.
Yeah, that's all we did. But
no, I mean it sounds like you guys are taking it exactly how you're supposed to take it. You know, like the market, and we are actually talking about this last night on the gold thing, and then the gold case study, and then we can wrap it up here. But I was saying, like, you know, the market, it presents like a whole new opportunity, even though like we have like what our criteria is that we're looking for, it's presenting a whole new opportunity every time. So it's like, to try to put that in a box all the time, it's kind of hard. But the point of the course and what I really try to aim with my trainings is to teach people how to think. So then like, you know how to like build on whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it sounds like you guys are doing exactly that. Nah, dude, much love, man. Once again, I appreciate you guys hopping on and sharing your journey with this. I got hella love for you guys now. Like, I had no idea you were with me this long. Like, this is awesome. We definitely gotta, I know I've seen your name a bunch, Vincent.
Yeah.
You know, you've hopped up on my IG and stuff a bunch, like messages and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know I recognize, but like I had no idea you guys have been with me that long. So I'm freaking out. I love that. And dude, once again, keep killing me.
If you got value from this video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below. I will be happy to answer any questions in the comments. And then also, if you are looking into learning how to trade on your own, I'll have the link in the description for you to check out the Forex Fortune Factory 4.0 strategy. And then also I'll have the link to my gold trade copier, where I don't have the course quite ready yet. If I do update that, I'll put that in the course description also. But for now, I do have my gold trade copier where you can follow my exact trades that are on my trade account. And then also, if you want to follow Mike and Vinny, make sure you hit the link in the description below. I put a link so you can follow those guys as well. This is Market Maker TV. It's your boy Nemo. I'll see you on the next video.